Right, we are back on the reminiscing table,
Yes,
Andrew.
love it, mate. Love it.
It's my turn again.
It's always your turn. I feel I need to pull my finger out, folks, and win some more because you've just got too many on me.
It's not that. It's just that the only competitions Richard can find about the Kamasan, they're in black and white when you won it.
I can go off people, you know, Jamie. I used to really like you.
Right, anyway, this is my finest moment.
Yes, mate. The first one, isn't it?
This is what did you say, Rich?
2013.
2013.
Yeah, boy.
Fish Show 20, my first ever Fish Show win.
Awesome. I was.
This was nearly in black and white.
No, come on.
But
it was when arena was good. There was it was just before. No, it was just after all the big barbel had gone, but there's still a few barbel left in it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's some big carp in it.
A nodding. There were lots of carp in it. It was when Vic rammed it with Newpool's carp.
Oh, was it?
It was that first year
right, okay.
when it were really good.
Proper.
It were like, right, there's a lot of fish in there at that point, yeah. It's the best year.
It was best year for fishing wise, yeah, wasn't it? Definitely. He was in it. Denty was in it, wasn't he?
Denty was in it. Tommy Pickering was in it.
Tommy in it again?
Yeah, Tommy was in it. Andy Powell was in it. Dale was in it.
Right, okay.
So there was a good one. Les was in it. In fact, loads. Speedy was in it. Daz Cox was in it. Lots and lots and lots.
That, mate, right.
But I'd qualified at
yeah,
Partridge. This was when I drew
the
best peg I've ever drawn in official qualifier, and I've drawn some flipping good pegs in official
You always had a blooming
qualifiers.
good peg, Jay.
No,
Where did you draw?
Special.
Hang on.
Partridge.
At Partridge. So you'd want someone like 100, called before?
No.
Oh, I know where you do.
Here we
I
go.
do. So the year before it, folks, I'd qualified off this same peg. It's peg 2 on pine, wasn't it?
Yes.
In the bowl, and the bowl was still there, wasn't it?
Yeah. It doesn't exist anymore, but it was.
I actually may or may not have gone home as soon as I knew Jamie had drawn that peg. I'm like, what's the point?
That was a special one.
It's
That
a
was
good peg, that, isn't it?
right. Job done peg of that, wasn't it? But yeah, I qualified at Partridge. This was my third final. I'd had that first year, 2008, 2009. I'd been in then. I'd been in the year before this. And I'd drawn peg 7 the year before this. Yeah, in Fish Show, which was about 16.
Yeah.
Good area, very good area arena, peg 16. And I came, weirdly, I've never told anyone this.
See, in 2008 you were around that side as well, weren't you?
No, I was, but I was
in that area.
I was like 26.
Yeah.
I was one off the end, John was on the end. But anyway,
go on.
I'm on 16, and I've come 4th. But my best mate's made me back runner and he left a chub in my net that's been about £1. It wouldn't have made any difference, but I'd have come 3rd. But
really?
Anyway, I came 4th that day. That was when Warren Martin won with a couple of great big ones. But I was very, very inexperienced then, and I fished it just for bites. And I caught some barbel and some skimmers, and I was winning for a long time. I was winning for about
Worms
2.5 hours. Yeah, just fishing short, just catching all sorts. But because I was so inexperienced, if you like, I didn't try anything else.
Doesn't sound right, that does it? Him saying it.
It was 2013, a long time ago. I wasn't grey or anything then. I was rather slim even. That's how long ago.
And angry.
A little bit angry.
I always remember the two. Well, no,
mainly
you calmed down
hungover though. I think.
I remember. Yes. Had you been out with this fella here?
I didn't know.
He
Rich then. He was about 12 then, if that. Yeah.
I've not been born yet.
Anyway. So yeah, on to this. So we're on to back there. I've been there. No, talk about it a minute.
Where did you draw? I can't remember where you drew.
John McDonald's going to tell us now, isn't he?
To the official
turn
draw
it
for the
I'll turn it over it.
Fishermania 20.
Here he comes.
Look.
Perry Stone.
Oh, poor Perry.
Whoa, that's it.
Oh, Stu Ballard.
Is Stu in it as well?
No, Stu was.
Perry's qualified for a few big ones and all, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think Perry had done 4 in the bounce at that point.
Number 8.
I would consider I was probably an underdog in this 5
there you go.
He's done it.
Andy Leathers, yeah. Didn't he win a park dean one? Sure he did well done there.
Yeah, I'm happy that.
Tommy!
See,
Don't
Tommy
move the feeder!
Thingy was in it as well. Neil McKinnon, because they pinned it off as like a rematch between the two of them.
Yeah. So had you gone under the radar a bit, would you say then, Jay?
No, our favourite.
Oh, was you?
Yeah, when I drew, I was favourite.
Darren Cox is in it as well.
Yeah.
Loving it.
I'd say it was
a proper
roasting,
final one, wasn't it?
If I remember,
It
this
was
is the
so
hottest
hot.
ever final, wasn't it?
Literally, I was melting. I put Amber Solera on factor 50 hard on, folks. It's ridiculous. Go on, Nate. He's in it again.
I forgot the ugliest man in the world was in.
Did you have a 5 with him yet?
No, he was too far away.
You never know. Fish can be anywhere on the day.
Tell you what,
Still reasonably confident.
Lee's not seen him for ages.
We'll talk about Lee in a bit.
Let's pause it a sec, Jay. Was Steve Cook in this one? When he said he was going to catch on the jigger?
No.
Was that one?
No.
Because I remember...
That's why Steve Cook thought he was going to catch on jigger. Because, skip forward a bit, Lee comes second in this one. and he catches them all on the jigger. But it's before the jigger was even known.
Right, I remember it. Yeah. Go ahead.
So it's a very random one, but that's why Steve had his idea, and I think Steve drew the same peg the year later.
He didn't catch it.
No, blanked, but very different arena that year.
Got a catch, and I personally believe I can catch 12 or 15 carp on any peg.
Go on, the power.
And he got biggest fish that year.
Was it still on biggest fish? They don't do it anymore, do they?
Yeah,
One of the M pegs. Or
casual 6.5 kilo he had.
Oh, was that all? But it scooped it as well.
Yeah,
probably not.
Go on, Jay, lad.
well
It's
drawn.
changed a bit, have you, mate?
I was a bit fat then.
I wanted between 3 and 9.
I was a little quiet, listen.
It's been the best area.
Hello, my name's Jamie. My name's Jamie Hughes. Peg 7. So
Even white
them in
kilo?
the background.
Well, she'll have been having a fag in them days.
Brilliant match to be in.
It's good now.
Free
Doesn't-
beer.
Doesn't smoke.
Where was
anymore.
I on the free beer?
You'll
I'd have
get
been in
that.
the tent somewhere,
One of
folks.
these names will be named Fishermania champion.
So peg 7, peg 7. Where's that? That's like
16.
no.
Here is confirmation
16?
of
16.
who is stationed
Yeah.
where
16,
on
17.
the wonderful arena lake in previous years. Pegs
So,
1 of
pause it a
16
second,
is the
Jay.
favoured one.
Right, so the arena at this time, I remember now all the carp on the new pools had gone in.
Yeah.
I remember because I was doing the demo run again, which I always do because I never blooming qualify.
Yes.
And it was just ridiculous carp everywhere because it was carp. I remember it being dead flat calm where I was, and they had, I think it was Emma Pickering next to
Was that
me.
when the ladies match was
Yeah,
on
the
the same
ladies
lake?
were on there as well, and it was just ridiculously solid.
Yeah.
But what,
Your bit wasn't solid though, if I remember. This end, like 30s, and
I'm sure caught
you had
loads
wind
that
on
year.
your back. I think you mugged a couple, but I think the ladies match wasn't good.
Oh, was it not?
No. Well, it's carp on arena, isn't it? Where the wind goes, they go,
Yeah,
and it was
yeah,
blowing
to be
towards me.
fair.
There wasn't much, it was roasting.
So I know you probably talked about it a lot, Jay, but tell us what happened in practice, mate, when you went and had a bit of a do.
Well, I've been about 3 or 4 times in practice, because that's when I used to practice a lot. And it was a different lake, so I thought, right, let's have a little play. And I was catching loads and loads on paste. I thought, I'm going to catch on paste
I
here.
remember going up and
But it
seeing
was
you
new
one
pools,
time.
wasn't it? Same
Yeah,
fish
yeah.
that we used to catch in the new pools. I thought, I'm going to catch on paste here. I'm going to fish a long line on paste, because no one else will do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's quite to do fish paste that long in front of cameras.
Just
people,
to fish pace full
Isn't it?
stop, Jamie.
Oh, mate. Shallow was also an option,
Yeah.
and that was it. Pretty much. Didn't think of nothing else.
No.
And then I went up for one last dodgy quick chuck. Like I don't want to say the week before. Do you know what I mean? The Friday before, say week before. And I sat on about peg. In Fisher, it would have been about 4. 3
Yeah.
or 4.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
4 or 5. Maybe where Denty was.
Yeah.
Which was about 20 maybe
It's
on
20,
arena
21,
numbers.
isn't it?
But what they had, because it had been flipping roasting, they didn't have aerators on arena, or the aerator was knackered.
The aerator was here, isn't it?
Well,
Just one
I think
aerator
it was
there.
bust, and they were using a pump instead.
Oh, right.
Do you know that big orange pump
Yeah,
you see
yeah,
about
yeah.
a Cudmore?
Yeah. It's
And
like that thing there.
Yeah, big old, one of them, exactly the same as that.
Yeah.
And it had been on around mine and Dale's peg,
Right.
pumping all this water in, so obviously loads of oxygen. And so I've gone and practiced just up from this pump, and I've had me play, caught or whatever, can't even remember what we caught, and then wanted to go, my missus wanted to go.
Yeah.
And I thought,
remember
oh,
telling
she
me.
can't ship on this, she's not going to fish paste or nothing. So here's 6 metres, and I've got some rammy casters. And I threw 2 handfuls in, give her a rig, dropped in, and Lassie come out and went, what's that, barbel? And she had 10 in 10 chucks. I was like, what's going on here? No one had even caught about, no one had mentioned it. There was no word of barbel, was
So
there?
was like casters and that in your army? Would you have
Then
taken
it
them
was.
anyway? You still would have taken them?
I wouldn't
You
if I
went
hadn't
for
done
like
that.
emerald?
Not a chance.
Right. Okay.
It was carp fishing. It was
carp,
just.
yeah.
It was weird though then, because we fished shallow for carp, but the only person that had fished properly shallow for carp is Andy Power, and he's on waist peg luckily. Yeah, he's on
Oh,
15.
oh, yeah,
He ain't
yeah.
catching there. Do you know what I mean? It
Are
ain't
you
happening.
peg rich? No, you was on MPEG, wasn't
He's on 60, but that area, it ain't happening. It's the worst of the worst. But do you know, probably mugging didn't exist. You know what I mean? For us it didn't
Yeah,
anyway, and shallow fishing was very much F1-y style shallow fishing. But I mean, we were sort of doing it still. We were slapping pellets and feeding pellets. Looking back now, if I'd have sat there with a mugging Wagner and a mugging rig, I'd have caught twice as much again.
You set all records known to man back then, Jay.
But we didn't know. Do you know,
No,
it's
that's it. This is how fishing evolves, isn't it? It's
Yes,
brilliant.
it hadn't changed at that point. So, anyway, it come to that became a plan.
Yeah.
The barbel became a plan, but only if I drew. I knew it was that pump was the reason they were there.
Right.
It's going to be in it. It's barbel.
Yeah.
Put an aerator
100%.
on. They
Yeah,
live on
oxygen,
it.
Yeah.
And that pump had been on, and Vic had left it on up until the Thursday before.
Right.
So
you
that
knew
week,
there was on there.
yeah, I'd phoned. It was in Finland. I think I spoke to Dale, and they said that had been Dale had caught him as well on meat. But I know Dale had mentioned to me that I'd fed me meat line all day and I caught some barbel late on. But I thought, well, it's not. They're there. The barbel
It's
don't
an
feed
area.
late. Barbel
No.
just eat.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
they're eating, they eat.
Yeah.
So I thought if I can get a head start on them and feed a lot of casters, then I might claim the
Yeah,
barbel.
boy,
But it
get
wasn't that. That
bundled.
wasn't why I got them.
Yeah.
So anyway, I drawn peg 7. We've done a lot of gabbing here. We'll put it on in a minute for you, I promise. We've drawn peg 7. I'm sat there getting ready. There's carp everywhere. I'm thinking, right, got a
Get
chance
ready.
here. But I'm still dead nervous because I'm only 20. How old am I?
30. You must have been 30.
No, I wasn't 30. I was well in me 20.
Oh, what are you now? 42.
I'm 37 now. So when was that? 2013.
Come on, Rich, quick maths.
However old I was then. I think I was 29, 28,
10
29.
years, 10 years.
But anyway, there's carp everywhere.
Yeah.
And then a barbel's jumped at 4 metres. Like here. Like jumped and I thought, wait a minute, that's weird. And then 2 minutes later, another one's jumped. And when you look at the water, it's like a cauldron of like,
Just like the,
all
when it
staring.
goes that orangey and...
yes, because arena is, isn't it? It's on a
Yeah,
very
yeah,
funny
yeah.
colour clay arena.
Yeah.
And I'm looking and I think there's fish here. I put my plummet in. This is on arena in the summer, not something you'd ever expect. At 8 knots, there, wherever that is, 7, 8 metres. I couldn't get my rig in the water.
Really, you're like bumping... Oh,
Just-
mate!
I was like,
So-
what is going on
Obviously,
here?
that must have filled you with confidence, Jay. It's got to be done.
A bit, but it's just weird as well, isn't
I
it?
suppose
It's-
being in a final like that, obviously the match that the Fishermania is, yeah, it's you know.
you don't expect that.
You
yeah.
just you need settling first,
Oh.
don't you? You know what I mean?
But yeah, so I fact these are they're short, and I'm thinking, right, well that's absolute a joke.
What would you have started off on if you hadn't had them barbel in
Dunno.
front of you?
Not a clue.
Because like method wasn't even into it then either,
No,
was it really?
no, I didn't even set a
Not
rod
either.
up. In fact, I tell a lie, I did, but it was never a plan. I set one rod
It's
up.
mad, isn't it? All them carping and like method didn't come
Doesn't
into
work,
it at all.
does it? Didn't, because they
No.
were big then, weren't they?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
my plan would have been I'd probably gone straight out on paste, but I never even picked a paste rig up
Go on.
all day. So anyway,
We love you. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.
13, this sort of area.
Is that
here,
Keith? Go on,
been
Keith.
Lots of carp have been cruising around, digging up the bottom.
Is that the one
in
about
that
your
area,
pig?
You know,
Nah,
big
13.
carp too. Quite
I think
Oh.
someone
But
was
there's been some
telling
big
Keith
carp
some
there,
fibs.
Might have
digging
been
up
me,
all
you know.
week, and then-
Sorry, Keith.
and that's where it'll be waiting.
Yeah, they don't live there.
No.
Definitely not, do they?
I don't think they ever have done.
No.
That was a big carp. That was like as big as from the path to the island. Blooming heck, that's a world record one.
So this is different arena as well, isn't it? This is
Yeah.
16 on, 2 miss one.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Because it's gone to, well, it went to 24, didn't it? And then 20 and, yeah, it went to loads.
A lot of space then.
Look, there's yeah, right? You can see it, but yeah, he's
Oh, yeah,
right.
it's
not
still
on.
there.
I was chucking to it, I think. That's me, yeah. 1, 2, 3, and I'm there.
That's you there, yeah. You probably were chucking into it, knowing you.
Oh yeah, I'd have been chucking over him, 100%. Peg 7, yeah, peg 7's a bit further. I thought you were around there, Jay. I thought you were around like 4 or 5.
Yeah, no, much further out. The bank's just starting to go.
Yeah.
Behind you.
Oh, this is start.
Yes.
You head, Jay, lad.
Predominantly, it's been barbel that he's been landing.
I think I caught one before I fed. I laid me rig in. Short. I started short on casters at 9 metres, whatever.
Well, you
There.
didn't even feed.
I didn't get a chance to feed. Yeah, I think I went in with double maggot, went to feed me casters, and my elastic was already out. I was like, wait a minute. I think I had 8 or 9 barbel in first half hour. So that doesn't happen.
Nuts, mate. You on, Jay, lad. You on the barbels, yeah. We've just not caught them for ages.
No.
You know what I mean? They're all like the male barbels as well, aren't they? The
Yes,
little
they're
tiny
all
ones.
little skinny ones.
All them
yeah.
big ones. I think they lost them either the year previous or the year previous to that.
Yeah. Well,
All
the-
the big sort of 5-6 pound
Yeah.
females.
When I spoke to Vic, he reckoned these were 18-year-old at this point, the barbel.
Hold on a minute.
820.
A sensational start from Jamie Hughes.
Is that like the best weight ever in the whole wide world of like first weigh-ins on fish show?
No. Hayfield's 10 kilo.
Oh, is
Every
it?
time 10 or 12, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's for you. You got another one on?
But I've got a carp now.
Oh, where have you gone now then? Have you gone long and shallow?
Yeah. First
Why?
half
Is it
I was
just-
short,
why?
was weighed in. So because I pulled my net out, I'm all
So you didn't think they'd be there?
inexperienced. Yeah, I thought, oh no, it's not going to happen.
So I know Denty fish shallow.
Denty literally fished shallow from start to finish.
Yeah.
Just slapped.
Slap.
But fed and slapped. So I've done the same, I've fed and slapped. Like
What are you feeding out long then? Pellets or casters?
pellets, all pellets.
4 6mm banded.
Fours.
Just normal.
Fours. Don't even know if I had a 6 or no, I can't even remember. Used to use little Garbolino DC6 floats.
Is that what you're on? Did you just chop them down or just use them as
No,
they were?
use them as they were. That used to be the shallow float for calf. It's nowhere near right when you look at it now. You think it's too delicate, but it's you.
Look how what it is. 35 point.
We've like swapped. It was fat Andy then, and you've gone skinny now, and I was a bit skinny and I've gone fat now.
I was,
Isn't
yeah.
it?
Unit.
Putting it in the water, and the water's roughly sort of 25, 26
35 degrees.
So what? And obviously
it.
that's what's pushing all the fish up. Everywhere I look around the lake, you know, there's signs of fish everywhere. I ain't caught any yet though. What's going on?
That's better than local bats, isn't it?
Yeah,
29
right in the middle of the
degrees.
ladies' match. It's not fair on them that. Stick Andy in the middle, being nice and quiet as always.
We've never caught out on me. But that, look how what that water is, Jose. 29 degrees.
Along the top of the water.
Yeah, basically, there'll be, you know, a lower oxygen at the bottom of the water and higher
I
oxygen
didn't know what
level
was on
at the
about
top
this
of the
time,
water.
folks.
So,
I'd been in the bar.
I mean, basically, looking around the lake, that's where all the fish are, and that's where everyone's
It is going
Luckily, I
down
had
and
it
down
on
and
auto
down.
cue to read out. I didn't really.
You still got that?
That's Cudmore's, that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Frank brought it up. Yeah, I'd get this on.
It wasn't well planned, was
even
it?
I was like a bit quieter back then.
Yeah.
Wasn't I?
Andy. Are they showing signs of feeding?
Very like meticulous in what I was saying and a bit nervy. Bit like now.
You are very sensible there, aren't you?
You know what I mean? Got to be serious. We're on telly. This is live, Jamie. You know what I mean? Not like this where we can get Rich to make us look amazing.
Yeah.
This is live, folks.
And hopefully I'll catch one.
We've got the tank down there just in case it does.
Yeah, my tank. I always said I'd like get a fish and fold it in the tank, but I never caught any fish to put it in.
They wouldn't have let you do that, would they?
No. Go ahead, Jay. You got one.
It's Jamie Hughes. Lucky
So you're
7.
just fishing normal, just a nice 14.5 metres, slapping it and lifting and dropping. And
This one's foul up. I lost this one.
Congratulations.
did you get angry though? That's the thing.
No.
No, I don't believe in folks.
I was nervous then. No, I was good then. I was nervous.
You're
I
gonna
think I've
get
never got
some,
angry. The only fish I got angry was the first one.
You're gonna go all hook styly in a minute. You are. You're gonna match your pole. You are. Jay.
You don't see me lose it.
I bet you do.
No,
Are you editing it, Rich? I bet he does.
Catching on pellet shallow, Jamie.
Look how quiet you are. Yes, Keith. I've got a fish on.
in the mouth, unfortunately.
Really? Yeah.
You legend, didn't you?
£4 at that first chuck.
You're breaking down. You're gonna break down.
Yeah.
Oh, look at them rollers that we used to have and all the V ones. We don't
Yeah.
even have them anymore.
Oh, that was with Maver then.
Matt put it a bit
Oh,
bigger
Lee.
before
Lee was your
that,
bank
but we'll
runner.
believe
Yeah, Lee's
you,
got
shall
one
we?
for me first one.
Probably 4
Oh, this one I won.
Hi Jamie, it's Matt.
Oh, Matt's
Yeah, it was
talking, isn't it?
interesting. Your inside line, or well, something like top 3 with 3 on, was it?
Yeah.
What were you windmilling then, casters?
Yes.
Just loose feeding casters, man.
So were you still getting bites when you come off them, Jay?
Nice little gang of ball you got lined
Yeah.
up.
I think I came off them just because I'd weighed in. But probably because there's 20 million carp gobbing for
But
me
you could
pellets
see
as
him
well.
like eating. All right, okay.
Are you going to have another go from at some point? Or
Yeah, I like it. I like your way of thinking, Jay.
Giving them half an hour. And
Whoa, folks! Did you see he's putting sections on? Jamie doesn't put sections on.
This is up the bottom, and this is when I used to fish Girly as well.
What are we on that?
I'll
010.
have had 012 on. 100% it'll have been 012.
Yeah,
It'll
but
be,
it worked for you though.
it'll be 012, it'll be an 18s,
Well done, mate.
an
He must
18s.
have lost it. See what I mean?
did lose it.
He's cut the anger issues out and everything, folks. Hasn't he? You know what I mean? You definitely lost it then.
I didn't.
You had.
I wasn't on the
straight
thing
it.
if I lost it anyway.
Go ahead. Is this your weighing again?
6 to 10, that must be my second one.
What was it? Carps. We didn't see it, did we?
I had 2 carp and 2 barbel.
Go ahead, Nath. He'll catch a few on the quiet Nath, won't he? Proper angler Nath is. And his carps and that, isn't he? You know what I mean? But he's not in a good area though.
No.
Love that setup, Nath. That is epic.
Look at that tray. That tray.
Amazing. He's still got that now. Amazing.
So little room to work with here on the bank. You'll notice that
Take his pole out.
the fish get put onto a mat to protect the carp from being damaged.
Yeah, but we didn't have the quick releasey things back then, though, did
No.
we? It was all on like.
Nate will
spiky
still have
branches.
his bag stick on his keep net now, won't he?
Still have that same keep net. That key nets, carp ones, weren't they? The dark blue ones.
Yeah.
Proper.
Ultimate water scoopers.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like, oh, wait, get them on.
Right then. Here we go.
So it was like literally, it's just you were. I think did you lead it from the start?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yes, from the.
And then, was this the one? Just stop it a sec, folks. Jay, was this the one where you said when you're like 38 kilos ahead of someone, says, "Oh, someone might catch me up"? Was that this one?
I'll be on. Richard will put that on to make me look like a
Did
dick,
you?
won't he? 100% that's coming.
I remember you talking because I was listening to it all back in the
nervous and
studio.
naive. This is a kid that's. Do you know what I mean?
This is what made you, Jay. This is it now, isn't it? You've done it,
Changed
dusted,
everything. This.
mate. And what is it? 25 or 30? This?
6 kilos, 700 for
Was it
Nathan
the first one to
Watson, and I
30,
think
wasn't it?
that puts him in
I'm
the
sure.
lead.
No. Shane Atkin was the first 30.
I thought it was 25.
Yeah.
That was 20. Yeah,
Not quite.
211.
Second place for Nathan Watson.
Not
But
quite.
within striking distance of Jamie Hughes.
Cool head, Jay. Who was on peg 8?
Andy Levers. Yeah, watch.
this the
Lazzy just comes out. Ready? Way!
How good's that, mate? Is it proper settled your nerves and everything, though, isn't it?
Yeah. I haven't had a barbel peg for years and years and years.
I think that's your last barbel peg.
It probably was.
What elastic you on? Something like 6?
It was grey Mavis or like grey Hydro-y sort of thing.
Oh, did you miss your landing nets,
I
mate?
used to love them.
You like them ones, didn't you? Remember that?
Digs and jerks you foul up when it.
You're going to see a barbel fling out. Wow.
Yeah, watch.
The others following. Some of the anglers thought those barbel weren't in it. Plenty of people.
You literally, I just remember you just being snarled up in fish all day.
That looks alive to me, and he's got loads of them.
Yes, I've never had a fisher like that where no matter what you could get bites. Just silly. Not very big, are they? They're all, like you say, males. They're a pound and a half.
You know what I mean? When was it like in some respects? You know, obviously because there were so many big carp in Jay, so it was like you'd see like Denture someone who catch like what, a 2 or 3 kilo carp. Was it doing your head in obviously because you knew the bowl that small?
No.
Just that many of them there.
No.
And obviously I suppose you had the carp out long as well.
Yeah, it's weird then. Again, inexperience, I didn't have the ability to watch what was going around. Do you know what I mean? Going on around me.
Because you were just like
I'm just the nerves are a joke. It's the first time I've been nervous, and
you weren't like then what you are like now, were you? You know, me and meerkatting all over the place.
Not really, no. No, I was just we're doing this.
The scalesmen are just on their way around,
Is
just
that
next
again,
door at the
isn't it?
moment.
No,
but if
that
you just have a look
is
down
Lee
here
Barrett.
at my feet, you will see
no,
the
what's
debris
happened there?
of
Hasn't
disaster.
gone for a wee-wee and
Broken pieces of pole.
Got made
Now,
one,
it's not
hasn't
the first time it's happened.
Yes.
He lost his tip section a little bit earlier. The top 2 came out, disappeared across the surface of the lake. He's managed to catch
fell
them,
off.
would you believe it, on the end.
Go ahead, he's there again.
3 pounds.
We are just working out exactly what your lead is, but you're
Is this
having
it?
an
Is this
exceptional afternoon. I mean, you can pop up to the pub, have a couple of pints, and come back and give the others a chance.
No, definitely not. I've got to keep going.
Is it all going according to the master plan? Is this how it happened in the dream last night?
Yeah, to an extent. These barbel are the biggest bonus I could possibly ask for. Do you know what I mean? I think I've got the only gang of them on the lake.
I still maintain that, you know.
There's nobody else even.
They weren't nowhere else.
I know you saw
Just
them
in
there,
that
but
They were in my pet. That's what barbel do, don't they?
They just live in
They
there.
just go together.
Together. Easily be barbel,
Yeah.
but nobody seems to be having a look.
No, they have been very, very absent in practice. So whether they've been a bit quiet with the weather or what, I don't know.
What's your plan C?
Now, one question.
Paste? Is that paste? You didn't need a plan. You didn't need a bloody plan B, folks. Who's catching that many blooming fish? How many top kids have you got set up? Have you just got everything out of your bag? About half of them haven't even got elastic.
Probably
through them.
haven't.
Just like, yeah, look at me.
Looks
Literally,
good, doesn't it? Let's see one rod.
It's amazing though, isn't it? When you just use 1, 2 rigs and
Not
that's
used
it.
that yet. If you look at the conditions, I mean, what do you want for pace fishing? You want it hot and humid and sultry, and you've got exactly that. Do you think that'll work?
Have you said it yet?
It'll work, but to be honest,
I think I say
it
the
was
next
my
time we
plan
go
for
live
the
to
first 3 hours before they came shallow properly.
Yeah.
So whether I'll have to do it, I don't know.
Margin
They
peggy?
tend to be a lot smaller when you get them on the bottom of the carp out long.
No.
And he's
No edge
playing
fishing.
deep to margin, or you're not bothered?
Well, you'd have caught on the edge though, because Will. This is the day before.
Ah, yeah.
Will caught £100,
When he had them
and
ground
he
bait
caught down the
maggots.
edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd have probably
Gone
caught.
there, wasn't it?
Yes.
Fish, don't we? We love fishing big matches.
Oh, you missed that one, Jay.
Big
Not
battle
like you,
wave for
mate.
that. It's power. This is power. Watch
this the big one?
Just swings his 6 kilo one.
Just dragged it. He's awesome, isn't he?
Don't muck about, does he? You get one to compete with him. Do you remember that big massive common you had?
Oh, on the
You're
on
trying to
Larford?
claim it. You're doing your best to have that money. Have we stuck that bit in? Have we got Andy in? Sweared you, didn't he? Andy catches a massive one. No.
And I was going to talk about that on one of the things.
Were you?
Yeah.
Big fat boy, that, isn't it?
That's a good doozy one, that.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, he's very.
Just like flopped it in from nowhere, hasn't he?
Yeah, big wobbler one, isn't it? That's like me. I'd be like that if I were a fish.
Straight in. I'll be in the first chuck as well. Oh, here we go.
Oh, my missus is going to be right annoyed at you for putting this in.
He's doing it on purpose, hasn't he?
Honest. Emma hides from this. I think it's her name, Julie.
Julie.
Emma used to hide from all the time.
Don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact.
You know, anything can happen in the last half hour. Big fish can.
You're talking
pull,
rubbish,
so
Mother.
You have
That
to
Mummy Hughes.
not
That's
count
Mummy
your
Hughes.
chickens.
Go on.
So you're still feeling incredibly nervous?
Incredibly.
And she's putting posh voice on.
And
You
Dad
all
was
are.
trying to
What,
send
you
the text
Hughes?
a minute
Quiet.
ago. His
My dad
hands were
won't.
shaking so much. This means a lot to all of you, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think the
He's
commitment
going a
that
bit
James
posh.
has shown over the
Quiet,
years.
aren't you?
I'm just thinking, please don't come to me. Please don't come to me.
For the third time.
I didn't know you put this bitch. You're going to be right annoyed.
You'll have to edit this
Very
bit.
emotional. And Emma, he's already
Me?
found what he's going to spend his money on, hasn't he?
Yeah, thank you. It's good to take his gear in.
Oh, is that what you're getting?
I didn't get one.
Did you not?
A van for his fishing gear.
Didn't get
You
one.
had to score for ages after that, didn't you? Oh, you still in your golf?
I was in the golf then.
Go ahead. Go ahead. That ripple there for you, mate, again. How far ahead were you, Jay?
Don't know.
Going to show after this, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, this is weighing 9.
Oh, is it?
The job done.
Thanks very much. Well, Jamie Hughes is a little quiet.
There was one.
Caught everyone, did you?
He hasn't put it in, but there was one bit right where he comes to weigh me in, and it's flat calm in front of me, and I get a bite, and I strike, and I swear to God, 50 carp go as I strike on one of the bits.
So many others have found it difficult to do.
Were they eating or were they like proper finicky? But
I don't know, because we weren't that good. They must have been good, because I've had, what have I weighed? I've weighed, this poor
What's
lad.
happened now?
This is all my mates taking a piss. The poor lad
Oh,
on,
is it? Did he not catch all day or something? He's had a
Yeah.
little babby one.
was it Gavin Millis?
Could have been.
I'm sure it was. And he's hooked one with
Your
he's
mates
blanked
giving
all
him
day.
it.
It's all my horrible mates, isn't it? They've all took the piss out of me as soon as he's got one and they're all like
Jay's got some you can borrow.
Yeah.
Look at all the people behind you.
Look, they all go nuts now when he nets it.
Supporters. It's from Merseyside. There we go.
Oh, that's ace. And he was in it, what was he on about? Like 3 or 4, he wasn't far away, was he?
About peg 3, yeah.
Just shows you the difference of fishing, innit?
Not be for Jamie,
Good Chappy in red t-shirt
Gavin
there.
Millis over on peg 4. Gavin, remember, all afternoon has not caught a fish.
Oh, bless you.
There's a smile on his face. Gavin has finally broken his duck. Well, this is the moment he's been waiting.
Nerves are settled now for him, haven't they?
He's waiting, he's waiting.
Look, it comes off as well. Watch his rig. Bing!
And that is worth its
minute.
weight in gold.
Come off, well. Yeah, it's come off as well.
Oh,
Go ahead.
He's bank running
Here
there.
he is.
He's got him a pint of lager ready.
good lad. See, bank
He's got your
running.
pint ready?
That's best bank running duties, that, isn't it? That's the main job.
Is this the last time you ever drunk ever in the world ever?
Probably.
Well, there is a battle for second place. Lee Barrett.
Is this when he's on jigger? Oh, he's got
Jigger.
pots on.
That's on, yeah, do you know that you used to do it with the pot on and shake it?
Oh, with his slop or whatever it was.
No, just with pellets. It come from that chap at Barnborough was doing it. I don't know. That's where it came from.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Winner takes
Caught
all
on
is
jigger.
exciting.
That's probably worth a boatload more. Jigger's not right for carp, is it?
No.
Finish second.
I always thought Denty was second. Was Lee second then?
Lee was second, yeah. Dempsey was about 4th or 5th, I think.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, and the Levers next to me was 3rd.
Did they pay second?
No.
Just literally biggest fish and then
Biggest fish
obviously
and winner,
winner.
that's it, yeah.
Worth of disaster.
No, that's a good performance from Lee.
Yeah, done well for there, like, to be fair, hadn't he?
Yeah, really well.
That's dodgy bit.
He's good at catching big fish as well, isn't he?
Yeah,
Really
he's
well.
in an area with timing very good today.
Say, jigger on there.
Oh, blooming it, yeah.
Fish in front of him, he's made the
But I think Lee caught so well because Tommy Fish feed him most of the day.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah, I was
Tom
gonna
was
say
around
that
the
now.
area where he was second from 2010, wasn't he?
One further round.
Oh, was he? Here, look at you smiling.
That's Barry Aim.
You know, didn't you? But he ain't talking to you.
Yeah, I asked him for a lift home in his helicopter and he said no.
Did you really?
No.
You would do now.
Yeah, no.
There's a fan there on the bank. He thinks it's all over.
You're in the Bible again now.
Will be in a minute.
Yeah.
Barry Hearn, the promoter, the brains
Still no, don't catch
behind
anymore. I lose one now.
Fishermania 20 years
Did you get
ago.
angry?
Now, right, at this point, I can't use my hands.
Are you proper like
All my
nervous?
adrenaline's like cramping your hands and all weird, yeah.
I got that,
For the
to
last
be fair.
half hour.
I couldn't bait up.
Yeah.
Literally, it's weird feeling, isn't it? Not like that now, though, you mate?
No, we're alright now.
He said the
I've got one
last
there, I
hour
lose
was
it.
gonna be
Foul
the
off this
longest of
one.
his fishing life.
And he's still catching.
Have you got one?
Yeah, I lose it.
Got to get it in, he's only got
You're not bothered, though, are you?
One
No,
of
we're
those
alright.
fishies, I don't think he's that worried. Tommy's just got the biggest fish. Tommy has just got an absolute monster.
We may see Tommy in a second.
You heard,
Just over
Tommy.
our shoulder. Oh my goodness.
Do you reckon he
that's a
moved
whale.
the feeder?
Big lad.
Oh, he's on
That's
a pole.
isn't
Well
it?
done, Tommy. So Emma's won a
Oh,
thousand
aye.
He's a big lad,
pound
isn't it? But
winning
that doesn't beat
And he looks as though
Powers.
Tommy, if he gets it in that bag within the next
Must have been
16
closer. I
seconds,
bet you that's 5.5 kilo,
It
isn't
has
it?
to be the landing net. Doesn't have to be the keeping it.
Yeah.
Look at you smiling, you know, don't you? Fill it in, yeah.
I think I do know now. That Lee's, because Lee's the intelligent one. He's very good, Lee, very calm. And he said, right, we're done half an hour ago.
Are on Jamie Hughes.
Go on, lad. Look at you. Talk us through it, Jay. What you feeling, mate?
It's the best I've ever felt in any match ever.
Really?
I've said that to you loads. The first time you win one, nothing comes close
You
to that.
did actually, mate, yeah. It's so true.
So fair play to Tommy. He's always the first one up off his feet as well.
Proper Jay. Hugh, look at you. You just...
I'd love to have another go. I've thought about this for years on that peg. It's still, that was the best peg by a million miles. I'd love to know what it was worth.
What, now we know what we know?
I reckon I catch 250 on it now.
Really?
I mean, what have I
You'd
done?
just like bypass the barbel, no, wouldn't you?
You'd probably just mug £200 a calf or something. It'd just be a joke.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
I remember you jumping in and everything.
How does that feel?
Right. Oh, he's got a story now for this, yeah? We're jumping in.
And it was a
So
great
we've
day
jumped
fishing,
in.
wasn't it?
Yeah, wait till we go in.
No, I've been very lucky with a great big gang
Very
of
lucky.
barbers.
Weird win, that, innit?
You won by over
Dead
20.
weird win for Arena, that, innit? That way.
Yeah, don't normally go that. That's west. No, not like northwesty, that.
Is it?
Or north. Might even be north, that.
Yeah, it's coming from like...
Because this is south, that's west. North. You like that?
North easterly.
Yeah, it is. That's a proper weird one. That's probably why they've caught over here then.
Maybe. But that only came late.
I can't remember any of it.
Mostly it was just still and red hot.
They just come in spells all the time.
How does it feel?
Are you going?
I went a bit
You getting
weird.
a bit emotional?
Everything I've ever wanted.
You're welling up now, aren't you?
Up on the bank will be enjoying this as well, won't they?
It's all weird, look at me.
Mate, it's amazing. It's so good, Jay. I remember like watching you jump in and everything. I'm like, I want to be like him when I grow up.
And what happens
You
next?
edgy.
What does this do in terms of your angling career?
Oh, no,
I had match this and I should have won that. That's my biggest regret.
When he beat you?
Yeah.
Is that that
No,
one?
no. No, it's first ever.
Just like the Larford one.
When Powell won.
Yes, I was in the runners up one.
Yeah.
And I come second in that. Perry Stone beat me.
We did, yes, and it was.
I was bloody bridesmaid, aren't I?
Right.
Go ahead. What happened?
Oh no, we have a little toddler to the family. And then I jump in with Lee now.
You're not going to have some great big cuddles?
Yeah.
Oh, I
don't
miss
do family.
cuddling.
You've got to do family first, don't you?
Oh, you got cuddling in, Rich. I like cuddling.
You miss cuddling. That's when we could look how close everyone's standing to each other.
Oh, imagine it now. They're like little gangs of people dotted everywhere. Yeah. Is that it? You're going to go now?
Yeah, we go in. Oh, my first ever jumping in.
Good chappy waiting for you. Don't jump in yet. Don't jump in yet.
Go in.
Is this where Lee nearly takes you out as well? He jumps in right after you.
Lee jumps in, right? And we both go in. All you can feel on your feet is barbel banging into your legs.
No way.
Watch, Lee shouts out. Lee goes a bit further than me. I don't get onto it. But Lee jumps in now. Lee goes to, Lee comes in here towards everywhere. And has a little walk.
Go on the cuddle.
And it is. I went and actually felt them with him. All you can feel is barbel everywhere. Yeah.
Mate, 30 kilos.
Well, I've still got a photo of that on my wall there.
That is ridiculous. That's like the biggest lead ever, isn't it?
I think it's the biggest ever.
Biggest, what do you call it? The biggest. That's the one, Rich. Yeah, cheers, mate.
Rich.
But look at all the weights, though. I bet that's probably the best. Come on, Rich, talk us through it. The best cumulative weights ever in the Fish-O final.
Far off, isn't it? What's he got? Tommy's 8th has got £50. Half the field had £50.
Yeah, it's got to be.
It was steady, but it was. That's when Arena was at its best, wasn't it?
And you just like a bit different, isn't it? With your weight.
Best peg. Best peg, job done.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think there's a lot of pegs in it that day, Jay, obviously, and it's just one of them. The way you fished it for the barbel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I think, looking back now, I reckon I had half and half as well.
Half barbel, half carp?
Yeah. So there was still enough time to catch either. Do you know what I mean? You could have won off that peg. It
You
was
could have
that
won
good a
off-
peg.
yeah, like you
you
say,
could
you
have
could
won
have
sitting
won
there.
one or the other.
Yeah. But combination of the two, and you still what?
Just a legend.
It was still worth more. What's that? What's £68? 168 kilo?
It's about 140 in it.
150 odd.
pound.
Yeah, that was worth another £100 on top of it if we
If
knew
what
we know now.
and doing it again, yeah.
But yes, a lovely one that, Richard. Thank you for putting that one on.
Awesome, mate.
And next, we look forward to some black and white real vintage
Jamie, I want to be like you when I grow up. I'd love to. I'd love to get
So
back
you've
into
been
more
like me.
finals.
You've been fat, and now you've gone skinny again.
No, I don't mean that. I mean the fishing and big checks.
But no,
that's awesome.
A very nice one, and very nice to look back on.
Waiting for the winner, receiving the magnificent trophy, £30,000, but most important of all, the title of HotelPlanner.com FishOMania champion, Jamie Hughes.